Before we get into this video, I know that over 50% of you are not subscribed to this channel. We've seen a large influx of people coming in this spring who aren't subscribed. So if you don't know, my name is Wade Murray. I worked in the lawn industry for over 3 years, and I'm here to give you lawn tips to get your lawn to look the best on the block. So please subscribe to Great Creek North Lawn Care. Click that button down below, and while you're at it, click the bell icon so you get information, you get notified every time I upload a video. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to the Great Creek North. Welcome to a beautiful spring day. I think it's about 18 degrees out here today. I got the shorts on, probably going to be in a t-shirt soon. And compared to the snow we had yesterday, it's pretty nice. So without further ado, let's talk about what we're doing outside here today. So today is my annual dethatching day. As you can see, walking around here, we still have quite a bit of thatch problems. I did rake the snow mold this year early. But as you can see through here, this brown stuff, this is what we call thatch. So this builds up from dead grass that dies over the winter, mainly from your clippings. I do mulch my clippings, so that's where all this builds up. This is called your thatch layer, and this builds up normally about an inch thick underneath your grass. As you can kind of see here, the large thatchy areas of my backyard are less green than the areas that have less thatch. Now, this is not surprising because the thatch can thin things out. However, that thatch is also represented what died off over winter. However, this area of my side yard, which is actually quite green, because this week the grass actually started growing. As you can see here, this is brand new grass, actively growing grass. This is bluegrass, looks like. And yeah, this is really surprising. Today is March 30th. So very early in the season. We normally don't get mowing here till about first, second week of May. So looks like hopefully the weather stays the way it is, we'll be mowing earlier. Okay, so I'm hiding from the wind in the garage here. So number one, why do we dethatch? Well, we dethatch because although that thatch layer is helpful for keeping moisture and other things like that in, when that thatch layer gets too thick, it can start to kind of suffocate out your lawn. And for those of us up north, we know that there is a lot of winter die-off that happens, especially in a really bad winter like we had this year, and that thatch layer really helps build up. So this early springtime is the best time to get out there and take care of your thatch problems. So how are you going to do this? Well, you can get a thatch rake. I'll have a picture up here. I'm not the biggest fan of these. Some people love them. You can get this. You can go through your lawn, weed out that thatch, and then put it all in a big pile. What I like to do, because I have a bigger yard, is I get out my lawn sweeper, I set the gauge really low, and I get down and I pull up that thatch. As well as in the areas that I have a really bad thatch problem, I get out a mechanical rake and I rake those areas. So without further ado, let's fire up the mower for the first time this season. Let's take the lawn sweeper out to the front yard and I'll show you what I'm talking about with the lawn sweeper. Okay, so this is the AgriFab 50-inch lawn sweeper. We use this for our leaves in the wintertime, and it's also really great for thatch in the summertime. So for those of you who don't know, it has these big brushes back here, and these move, and they sweep everything into this hopper, and then you can reach around on the mower without having to get off and dump the hopper like this. So this is awesome for leaves and dethatching if you have a large backyard like I do. Now that down there seems like it's making pretty good contact with the soil to me. Now you don't want too much contact, so we're going to try that for now, and then we might have to get out and stop. So without further ado, let's get to doing the backyard. As I'm going around here with the lawnmower, you can really see why you need to dethatch. As I'm going around that yard with the lawn sweeper, picking up that grass, you can see everything standing up. The oxygen's getting down in the soil, the grass is getting lots of sun, and it's kind of opening everything up for spring, allowing it to grow. So as I did expect back here, the lawn sweeper did a great job. Definitely taking a look. I'll show you the before. This is the after. As you can definitely see, though, walking out in here, looking down. Everything's standing up nice, a lot of the thatch has been removed, and the sun can get down there, water can get down there, nutrients can get down there, and this should green up. If the weather keeps going the way it is and we get some rain, we're pretty dry, this should be greened up by maybe the next 2 weeks. We're doing something back here next week that I'm going to be making a video about later today. All through here, that's going to change the way things are going. And then after that, we should have consistent rain. Fertilizer will go down and things should green up back here. So guys, this is everything that came out of the backyard. So as you can see, this is quite dense, still quite damp, but definitely a ton of thatch in here. This is all of the stuff that was in your yard. So all of this was in your yard blocking the soil. So this is why you want to remove all this thatch to get it out of the grass. So as you can see, there is some green in here, some healthy stuff. No big deal. That will come back. It's kind of like a, got to take out the good stuff to get rid of the bad stuff. It's a little bit of the you know, the weak will get taken out, but the strong will stay, and that will give you a nice stand of grass throughout the summer. Don't put this in the compost pile. This stuff is not going to break down very well, and you don't want this, so bag this and get rid of it. This is only going to break down with industrial composting. Okay, so the wind actually died down here, so it gives me an opportunity to show you the after of thatching. So here's the backyard. It all got dethatched by the lawn sweeper, and it looks really good. Really happy with it. Definitely all standing up. This grass is growing in the way that you can look down. Look down, see all this stuff down here. This is all new growth, so this is how we tell the grass is growing, which means fertilizer coming out very soon, probably in another week. Secondly, looking at the side yard, this yard is not great, and there's a video coming out later this week or next week or sometime whenever I get around to editing it about what's going on here because of the tornado. But as you can see, if you get down here, everything's loosened up. There's a lot of sawdust here from all the chainsaws, but everything is loosened up. The new grass is coming through the sawdust, and all of this should be able to grow in as best as it can this year with the construction. So this just really, I went heavy with the rake. So you just need to take a regular old garden rake and just go heavy on it. Don't be gentle. You gotta rake it hard. Sometimes you gotta rake it 2-3 times, but you want to get that look, that kind of hairy, ungroomed look. That's the look you want to get, and that's how you know that you did it right. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode of The Great Green North. If you guys have any questions, spring lawn tips, thatching, fertilizer, anything, leave it down below. We will definitely be doing a video on fertilizer coming up very, very soon when the fertilizer season starts. We'll also have a series coming out starting at the end of this week, talking about what we are doing in my backyard coming up. So, The Great Green North, my name is Murray. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. The Great Green North, my name is Murray.